On the occasion of Kargil Vijay Diwas, India is commemorating the valor and inspiring sage of dedication to the nation today. Victory in Kargil was the victory of India's resolution. Victory in Kargil was the victory of India's power and patience. Kargil Vijay Diwas is celebrated every single year in our college. It was rightly done by all ex-cadets prior. So how could we break a 20-year-old tradition? So presenting to you Kargil Vijay Diwas like it was never celebrated. A virtual event and a virtual salute to our soldiers. To begin with, we have our principal, Brother Albert Dakar, who would enlighten us with his words.
Celebrating the Kargil Vijay Diwas every year has become an integral part of St. Anthony's College. The price that Captain Clifford K. Nongrum paid to defend our country from external invasion cannot be forgotten so easily. It was the supreme sacrifice that not everyone can give, but he or she who is called upon to do so. This is the 21st year of his death that we have the privilege of commemorating. There is no joy or delight in the death of anyone, and the loss of lives is always irreparable. But the death, such as of late Captain Clifford Nongrum, is one that deserves our respect in the highest form possible. And it behoves us as beneficiaries of his gift of freedom from the attacks of our enemies to remember him and to celebrate his life in the best way we know and can do in the present COVID-19 afflicted period. He came to us as a young man to enroll in one of our departments, the Department of Political Science, and graduated from our college in the year 1996. For 3 years that he remained in the college, he was known to be a sincere, hardworking and honest student, but little did we know that deep in his heart he was nursing a higher and greater calling that would lead to his being immortalized forever in the pages of history. History as the man who helped defend and secure an important geographical area in Kargil from the attacks of our country's enemies. We cannot but lift our heads with pride at the thought that one of our students would go on to do something so utterly selfless and self-effacing, even in the face of certain death. Late Captain Clifford K. Nongrum, we salute your bravery and your valiant act today. We shall forever be inspired and motivated by your example to give our best, even when it means losing our all in the process. Jesus in John chapter 15 verse 13 said, "Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends." Such a love then must have been pulsating deep in the heart of late Captain Clifford, that steeled his nerves and strengthened his resolve to stand between the invaders and his beloved country and countrymen. While he alone would not have been able to overcome the attack, but his timely sacrifice gave the Jawans who were with him the opportunity to launch a response so strong that the enemies were defeated completely. Today, as we commemorate his death, we cannot but help contemplating on the factors that lead nations to war against other nations and to cause total strangers to kill each other in such barbaric and gruesome manner. While the sacrifices made by soldiers everywhere are worthy of our honor and respect, there can be no good reasons for going to war at all. Why must we continue to lose fathers, sons, brothers, mothers, daughters, sisters in such crude display of ego and power when, as civilized nation, we can solve our problems across the table? It is one thing to celebrate the sacrifice of a dead hero. It is quite another to contemplate the deaths of many more. It is one thing to single a requiem for a fallen soldier. It is quite another to heal the shattered lives of people she has left behind. It is one thing to plant a flag on hill that has been captured. It is quite another to build a home and a family that has been destroyed by the death of its father or son, mother or daughter. What medal can take away the sorrow, despair of parents, wives, sisters, brothers, who can no longer hold their loved ones in their arms? What amount of money is large enough to fill the void that is now created? Until we, educated and civilized nation, have learned to do away with our weapons, distractions, and adopt a higher and better way of dealing with our difference, we shall always have to bear such meaningless losses. As long as we are hell-bent on getting our way to do what we want, we shall always be sacrificing our children on some battlefield, somewhere, when all it would take to win any war is for mature and educated men to see the folly of his decision, motivated by greed for power and dominance. We are at present fighting numerous wars at many levels, and at each of these levels, we are losing precious lives daily. There are sacrifices being made in lives, limbs, and labors. Some unsung hero somewhere lies fallen. Some family somewhere now sits in the ash heap of its destruction. Even as we celebrate the life that late Captain Clifford has lived and pay tributes to him on his death anniversary, let us all pledge as individuals and as a nation that we shall forever strive to become instruments of peace, of love, of light, of healing, and of comfort. Let us pledge to be the voice of reason, of discernment, and of sound judgment, wherever possible to choose to dialogue, to communicate, and to work together towards solving issues and problems that lie before us. Thank you. God bless. Ever more, better ever. Jai Hind.
Freedom and bravery. There is a reason we sing of them in our national anthem. We are free because we are brave. And now presenting a dance performance by Cadet Corps on Bharatiya Bhagya Vidhata.
তব আহ্বান প্রচারিত শুনি তব উদার বাণী হিন্দু বৌদ্ধ শিখ জৈন পারসিক মুসলমান খ্রিস্টানি
পূরব পশ্চিম আসে তব সিংহাসন পাশে প্রেম হার হয় গাথা জনগণ ঐক্য বিধায়ক জয় হে ভারত ভাগ্য বিধাতা
ঘোর তিমির ঘন নিবিড় নিশীথে পীড়িত মূর্ছিত দেশে জাগ্রত ছিল তব অবিচল মঙ্গল নত নয়নে অনিমেষে
দুঃস্বপ্নে আতঙ্কে রোগ
গো বিধাতা।
How incredible it is to see that a soldier is born for his country, lives for his country, and dies for his country. To feel the same kind of patriotism, let us all hear a beautiful patriotic song from one of our cadets, Cadet Priyanka Pakun.
हो राजड़ा वे तेरी सांसों पे थोड़ा सा वतन का भी हक था। ना देख मुझे यूं मुड़ मुड़ के, तेरा मेरा साथ यही तक था। ये तेरी ज़मीं तेरे खून से ही तू सजती संवरती है राजे। तेरे इश्क की मैं हकदार नहीं, तेरी हीर तो धरती है राजे। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के, मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी या रहे न रहे। ए मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे। फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे। तेरी मिट्टी में गुल बन के मैं, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरी फसलों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। हाँ हाँ
In spite of all the difficulties that we had, we went on and had several online competitions. I, Cadet Jayanta Chanda, will be declaring the results now. We had organized 3 online competitions, a letter to a soldier, drawing competition and education competitions. Here are the winners. First prize goes to Cleverson Conjure for the poem he wrote called Lech. First prize for drawing competition goes to Vaishali Shah. First prize for elocution competition goes to Ritika Lal. I will now be reciting the poem that Mr. Cleverson Conjure wrote. It's called Lech. Every second is an alarm. Every word spoken may be the last. Life pushes you at the ledge, yet you strongly stand. Every step can make a difference. Every move taken, a new story is written. You do things that others just like to read. We can shed tears, but for us you bleed. Enemies on your mind, nations in your heart. Your life is a flame that lightens the lamp of freedom. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for the service you had. For a peaceful country, your life's at risk. Thank you for all that you do. You'll glow like a waving Indian flag as we salute you. We now present to you a documentary, a tribute to Captain Clifford Nongrum, narrated by his father, Shri Keshing Peter.
Just before 1 year. So you can see, first it goes like this. And he was born in Shillong, but it was in 1975. When we went on tour in Mumbai and other places. His football team, he was the captain, and this is his football team's name, and they are some of the. We went for some tour, and it is in Calcutta somewhere. He's the one. Two captains died in their unit, and 2 officers died. So he was one of the 2. Clifford was the second. He died first, and then on different places and on different day, not on the same day. He died first, and after some days, Clifford went to another game. This is Kanyakumari. We went to. He entertained in his unit. His friends were doing training also in OTA. These stones we brought from the place where he died. Sector is 4812, yeah. 4812. 4812, he was his Sentinelese. He used to play football with army officers' children there at Happy Valley. He used to go often and mix up with them. I was in the State Bank of India. I retired as chief manager. I was posted in Nagaland. So I was there for about 4 years. From the beginning of his college till the end, I was outside. I was posted out major.
So he cleared the exam for Indian Army in one go?
Yes, in one go. He first that was also in my absence. He did not tell me that he had appeared the exam. But when he passed, he came to Dimapur to inform me. So he was asking me whether I should join army or not. I have passed, but whether I should join the army or not. He came to Dimapur with my wife. They all were here, but I was alone at Dimapur. And then he came along with them, and we discussed, my wife and myself, we discussed. It's good that he has passed, and then we...
So, where was he posted first?
First posting was in Kashmir.
Kashmir.
From the beginning, he was in Kashmir.
Okay.
From OTA, when after this passing out ceremony, on the day of passing out ceremony, they have given their posting. They have given letter of their posting. There were about 220 cadets pass out on that day, and then we all attended. My son, my wife, and 2 other sons. We 5 went, 4 went to attend that ceremony. And then that time we could not meet him, but we met after the
Ceremony was over.
period. That there was passing out period was there. Early morning, so around 3 o'clock we get up and we have to go to that place to take our place. It was really a very happy day for them and for all of us. And we witnessed this passing out period. And from there they were released. After passing out period, they were released by to meet with us, with the parents and relatives. So they came and we met each other, and then that ceremony of peeping. Their star was already here, but they cover it, and so peeping ceremony we have to take
remove
it out.
it.
And so at that time we snapped this during that ceremony. This is the picture. They are either parents or relatives, or if no one comes, then the officers of that place will remove that cover, and then the
So, like before going to war, did he came and met you?
before going.
Yeah, before going to war.
Oh yeah. He came on the 5th March of this
1999.
99, yeah, 5th March. And 6/7 was his birthday. So before that he came and we observed his birthday. And after that he had to stay for about 1 month. That was his brother's marriage was on 31st March. So after joining that marriage ceremony of his elder brother, he left on 7th of April.
During war time, did he try to contact you?
Only once. That was just before 1 week before his casualty. And because during that time, he was the one who died. After he died, he contacted us, and that time also it was they got the opportunity to have a few days rest, and this Prime Minister of India, he arranged this satellite telephone to contact all family members by these soldiers. Yeah, they can contact. He could contact us for only one day, on 26th of June 1999. He contacted us at about 11:15. 11:15.
During night time?
Night time, yeah. Because that time we do not sleep.
Yes, sir.
We were watching just TV, and
Yes, sir.
the hot will happen, hot will happen, hot. We were just waiting and watching this. So at that time, suddenly his telephone comes, and I attended, and the telephone, and my wife attended, and my youngest son attended. But my first son, he was already married. He is in another house, so he could not contact him. But he contacted us, and he said that we are tired now because we have fought lots and we have lost many of our
Yes.
boys. And also I have lost my friend, captain. Who is the captain?
He was his close friend.
Yes, a close friend. The same unit. They were officer, and they used to go together and like that. And officers in the same officers mess and officer mess. They every day they used to meet each other and talk each other and enjoy each other. Then they were close friends. This is President of India,
Yes, sir.
and he gave me the medal.
Kargil, sir.
He gave me in the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and it is during Shillong Glacier. He was posted in Shillong Glacier. You heard about Shillong Glacier?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very difficult place.
Yes, sir.
One cannot stay more than 3-4 months in that place.
Like the second posting were in Seattle.
Yeah, it was in Shillong Glacier. We could not drop him to airport that day. Every time, whenever during training time, whenever he come, we both went and dropped to airport, Guwahati. But the last day, the last journey, he said no, he don't want to give us problem. But when we go and drop him to airport, so after dropping him, we came back. But he telephoned us that he has already reached Delhi, but we were still on the way returning. So that's why he said that I don't want to give you problem to drop me, and because you have to go and come back by vehicle, so I don't want to give any trouble for you. So he would not allow us to go with him that day, the last day. And his friend went and dropped. He chose one friend. I don't know, just here, local boy. He chose and he dropped him at the airport. That way, that was the last journey.
As we all know that age does not define one's bravery, the same way, language is just another way to express ourselves. So let us all hear a traditional Khasi song from one of our Cadet Esterbach.
Show
Hockey person deal will be Silky donkey white boom john The suit candy white lantern Yai beru giler babam Harbor am your sin right Ik shaki waki tway baju sunki puri play Oh boy oh shyam naki long shaki pam Ik shaki waki tway baju sunki puri play Jis no jim I loy varo sawa yung kitu Varo sawa yung kitu Varo sawa yung kitu Varo sawa yung kitu Lishbon, thank you. Jai Hind.
Patriotism is your conviction that this country is superior to all the others because you were born in it. And here's a dance performance by Cadet Srijana Chetri.
तेरी सांसों पे थोड़ा सा वतन का भी हक था ना देख मुझे यूं मुड़ मुड़ के तेरा मेरा साथ यही तक था ये तेरी ज़मीं तेरे खून से ही तो सजती संवरती है रांझे तेरे इश्क की मैं हकदार नहीं तेरी हीर तो धरती है रांझे तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू तेरी नदियों में बह जावा तेरे खेतों में लहरावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द सहे महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा चाहे जान मेरी रहे न रहे ऐ मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे फीका ना पड़े कभी रंग तेरा जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे हाय तेरी मिट्टी में गुल बन के मैं इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू वो तेरी नदियों में बह जावा तेरी फसलों में लहरावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू
There is always a last step left to eternity, the last step to know what freedom feels like, the last step towards the victorious future. And now presenting a group song by Cadet Jayanta Chanda, Rohit Chetri and Ankit Thapa.
जोश है हमें जान है और उमंगे है दिल में जवान। क्या कहे तुमसे दोस्तों कि अब तो जाना है हमको कहाँ। मैं उनको रोज सुनता हूँ, मैं उनको रोज सुनता हूँ। वो है अंतिम पगों के निशान। वो है अंतिम पगों के निशान। सपने थे आंखों में जब हम आए थे एक दिन यहाँ। हम चलते रहे और बनता गया कारवां। यादों के कुछ लम्हे हैं जो के भूले भुलाए ना यार। कल अगर हम न रहे याद रह जाएंगे बस यार। जो पाना था पाएंगे, हाँ वहाँ जाएंगे जहाँ है यार अंतिम पगों के निशान। जहाँ है यार अंतिम पगों के निशान। जोश रन की याद मुझे अक्सर याद आती है। आँखों में मेरे आंसू ले आती है। यार का राइफल उठा कर भागना, दोस्तों का हाथ पकड़ कर भागना। वो दिल का मुझसे कहना चल रुक जाते हैं यार। वो दोस्तों का कहना बस कुछ ही कदम मेरे यार, बस कुछ ही कदम मेरे यार। जोश है हमें जान है और उमंगे हैं दिल में जवान। क्या कहे तुमसे दोस्तों कि अब तो जाना है हमको कहाँ। मैं उनको रोज सुनता हूँ, मैं उनको रोज सुनता हूँ। वो है अंतिम पगों के निशान। वो है